As AI animation continues to advance, one of the biggest needs that has quietly emerged is the ability to place multiple characters in the same frame, interacting naturally with one another. This was either extremely expensive or technically unreliable. Today, we're going to solve that problem. In this video, I'll show you how to create cinematic, dialogue-driven scenes with two characters using AI, and as always on this channel, we'll attempt to do the entire process using free tools. By the end of this video, you'll know how to generate your images, write and structure dialogue, turn those images into video clips with spoken lines, and finally stitch everything together into a cohesive cinematic scene. Before I walk you through the full process step by step, here's a short sample of the kind of scene we're going to create.
You're wondering if you should take this, but you don't. The plane doesn't crash or anything. It's just a boring life. You'll regret it for 30 years.
What? Who are you? Some kind of creep? I don't even know you.
I apologize for my voice today. I'm having some minor issues and didn't want to miss the upload schedule. We'll be back to using my normal voice in the next video. The first step in this entire workflow is image generation. But before we can even generate images, we need a script. The script is what anchors everything. It tells us how many characters we need, how they relate to each other, and what kind of environment they exist in. Without a script, you're just guessing. For this project, I already generated a short narrative using Gemini. Story takes place in the 1960s, but I want it to feel contemporary, something that looks and feels like a high-budget A24 indie film. The concept is simple, but intriguing. Two strangers meet at a diner at exactly 3 a.m. One man in his 50s claims that he is the time-traveling future version of the other man, who is in his 20s. Despite this claim, they look nothing alike. The tension of the scene comes from skepticism, quiet conversation, and a single moment where the older man reveals a hyper-specific, deeply personal detail that only the younger man could possibly know. With the script ready, we can now move into image generation. For this, we'll be using what I believe is currently the best image generator on the market, Nano Banana Pro. To access Nano Banana Pro for free, head over to Flow. Flow has integrated image generation directly into their platform, and Nano Banana Pro is included at no additional cost. As always, links to everything I use can be found in the description box below. Inside my Flow dashboard, I'm going to choose the option to create an image. I'll set my aspect ratio to landscape since we're aiming for a cinematic look. I want two images generated at once, and I'll make sure Nano Banana Pro is selected as the model. Before generating anything, I've prepared 3 establishing prompts. One prompt describes the environment, and the other 2 describe each character individually. I'll paste my full prompt into the generation box and hit generate. These are the results we get. At this point, you could simply upscale the image to 2K and download it. But we're going to take things a step further. I'll choose one image and click on it to edit. This is where AI becomes extremely powerful. Since our environment is already established, we can now insert our main character, Elias, directly into the scene by prompting. I'll paste in the image prompt describing Elias in detail, his age, clothing, posture, and overall presence. Nano Banana Pro places him naturally into the diner environment. Next, I'll repeat the same process for the second character, the older man. Finally, I'll create a third image showing both characters seated together. To do this, I download one of the character images, re-upload it into Nano Banana Pro, and prompt it to place both characters in the same frame, either sitting across from each other or side by side depending on your preference. This is the final image we'll use. Now that our images are ready, it's time to move into video generation. For this step, we'll be using Grok AI. When you first land on the Grok dashboard, the very first thing you want to do is disable automatic video generation. Click on the Auto button, scroll down to Customize Instructions, and you'll see that the settings are not yet configured. Click on it. Head over to the Behavior section, and on the right-hand side, turn off Enable Automatic Video Generation. This step is crucial because we want full control over how our scenes are generated. To generate our first video clip, click on Attach and upload your first image. Then paste in your prompt. To get consistent and believable results with Grok, your prompt needs to be structured into 4 clear sections. The first section describes the character's voice. Be very specific here. Talk about pitch, tone, accent, age, and delivery. Is the character calm or nervous? Are they whispering? Do they speak slowly? The second section is character mannerisms. This includes facial expressions, subtle body movement, eye direction, and any specific actions you want them to perform. This is also where you include dialogue. Always place spoken lines in quotation marks and clearly identify which character is speaking. In my case, I specify that the older man, seated on the right, is the one talking. The third section is the director's guide. Think like a filmmaker here. Describe camera angles, framing, and movement. Is it a slow push-in, a locked-off shot, a shallow depth of field close-up? These details matter more than you might think. The final section is additional instructions. For this scene, I explicitly tell Grok that I do not want any background music, echoes, or sound interference. Once everything is in place, I paste the full prompt and hit generate. Here's the resulting video.
You're wondering if you should take different jobs? Don't. The plane doesn't crash or anything. It's just a boring life. You'll regret it for 30 years.
To continue the dialogue seamlessly, play the video and pause it exactly where you want the next shot to begin. Right-click on the video and copy the current frame. Then head over to a website called PasteMe and paste the image there. It will save a still frame to your desktop. This image will be lower quality, so upload it back into Nano Banana Pro and ask it to upscale the image to 2K. Download the upscaled version. Now return to Grok and use this newly upscaled image as your input image. Paste your next prompt and generate the next clip. Repeat this process for every line of dialogue until your full scene is complete. Once all your clips are generated, the final step inside Grok is to upscale and download them. Click on the 3 dots on each clip, choose Upscale, and then download the final video files. One important thing to note is that even if you describe a character's voice with extreme precision, you will still encounter voice inconsistencies from clip to clip. While tools like 11 Labs Voice Changer can fix this, they are not free. My workaround was simply regenerating clips multiple times and selecting versions where the voices sounded close enough to each other to feel consistent. The very last step is editing. Import all your clips into your editor of choice. I used CapCut, stitched the clips together, trimmed timing, and made minor adjustments, and that's it. That is how you create cinematic, multi-character AI dialogue scenes using Grok. If you found this useful, let me know what kind of scenes or workflows you'd like to see next. I'll see you in the next one.